So we're talking a little bit more about the connection of my shin and Matthew's belt line. So we talked about how angle is important, where I need this leg at 90 degrees or more. But the other thing, that we briefly talked about, just turn more this way, bro, is my right foot, or sorry, actually turn this way. Yes, I want my, my knees pointing down. I want my right instep connected to Matthew's left hip. But if there's space here between my knee and his right hip, I don't have connection. So I want my shin is glued right across his belt line. Okay? And there's also tension in my leg. That's it glued, right? I have the angle, but I just can't get it because I've connection, but there's no tension. So it really, when we talk about tension, it's like I'm physically trying to roundhouse kick Matthew in the hip. I'm physically trying to push his hip back and around that way. And I can do that just with connection. Okay, the other thing we want to be thinking about is alignment. Actually, just turn this way. The two main sweeps in Henry Aiken's open guard system is the scissor sweep and the hook sweep. They all entail you being on your side. Okay, and usually the grip he looks for is this cross grip, which means I am on my side and all my weapons are facing here. Sometimes when we have other things to go for, like a cross collar choke, you can start reaching up towards the collar, but notice the way now my shoulder's pointing up the way and I've kind of lost my whole alignment. So now when you latch onto this and you try to scissor sweep, it's very difficult because you just don't have the alignment. Your upper body's more facing this way instead of facing the same direction as your hips. So sometimes turning your shoulder, and again, if I can find that, that's cool. If I can't find it, I don't really care because, even if Matthew posts behind him. Remember when we talked about the scissor sweep, just turn more this way, bro. I'm not scissor sweeping Matthew till his right. I'm actually scissor sweeping him back this way. If I was scissor sweeping Matthew direct, just keep your hand up.
Yeah.
He can post there, alright? Now I'm going to scissor sweep him back at this angle. Matthew's going to have his hand back here to post. I'm going to look like a dick if I can't do it. But I know for a fact there's just no way that's going to stop me. Very hard to stop something when you're moving at that angle going backwards, even if you make the frame. So, we want alignment, but the most important thing is connection. Okay? My shin is connected all the time. Now, most times when people are trying to pass your guard, they're moving forward, which means that connection's there. But you will get people that start moving backwards. So in other words, he's like, what, nearly, yes. And now, if you've noticed, I've lost that connection. My foot is connected to his hip, but I've lost that. So sometimes, from that position, if I feel him backing away, I can still play open guard and I just move my body in. But now from there, I have to get that angle again. So now I can just kick him in the hip and then back up into mount. So, the two important things we've covered so far is, yes, finding the angle. We constantly want to be finding the angle when we're playing the open guard. And two, just connection. Just be aware that we need our instep on the same side hip, and then we want our knee on the other with our shin connected. Anytime you lose that connection, you're going to find it very, very hard to scissor sweep people.